Hello everyone, welcome to the Stickier Side of Crafting 2020, where I and a bunch of wonderful crafters are trying to work through our sticker stash. You know, every time we go to the Dollar Tree or Walmart or Tuesday morning or even online, we just can't resist all these beautiful stickers, and then we bring them home and we go, now what? And they sit in a drawer or a box or whatever. Mine sit in a drawer, sorted by category. I want that drawer space back, actually, for files, because they're in file folders. Anyway, I digress. So I used up 2 sheets, plus a little bit of another one, and and also, well, I'll show you with the first. I made cards. I think I made 5 cards. So the first one was a jot, and it had a strip down here, which I left on. I had to cut it off the sheet, but the rest of this you can see pieces are out. I also use this retiring beautiful stamp from Stampin' Up! So if you want this, go get it now. It's in the last chance. I did finish up some gorgeous grape rhinestones. I think I had 3 or 4 left, and I think I used 3 on this card, and then 1 went on another card from the Noble Peacock rhinestones, which are retiring and they're beautiful. I did use the layering squares, 2 of them. They are not retiring. And I also have a goal to use up all the pre-cut cards and stuff in my stash, and I had finished an A7 card pack, but I had another one, so I'm working on this one too. So these are 5x7 cards, and I made 2 of them. So let me put that down and get these out of the way as well, and show you the 2 cards I made one at a time. This is the first one, and this piece was right here, and you can see the bow at the top. Went over here. Well, this actually was slightly longer than 7 inches. Why'd you do that to me, Dollar Tree? So what I had to do, and also if you notice at the, oh, that looks crooked, but that's because the envelope's there. If you notice at the bottom here, these are actually individual stickers, but I thought I just want that whole piece. But there wasn't a whole lot of this plaid space on the bottom, but there was quite a bit on the top, but then the bow was there. So what I actually had to do was peel the bow off, cut this down, then put it down, then put the bow back up at the top and trim it off down here at the bottom. Now the bow is actually up on little tiny mini dimensionals, and I left them on there, and it also is attached to this little lacy looking stuff. But when I pulled it off, then you had all this ridgy, and I had to kind of trim that down a little bit. Anyway, I did it. These are the scalp layering squares. This is a sticker from the pack. This is a sticker from the pack. This is a sticker from the pack. And I used all 4 of the gorgeous grape that were left in that Noble Peacock rhinestones, and I brought in 1 more from another one. So, oh, and the back of this, I used the, this is not retiring, the Scripty 3D. Now, here's the thing. I didn't have any 5x7 type embossing folders. This is 6x6. But what I did is I put it in this way, because the words go that way. And then I just had to take another piece and put it in, I mean the top of it, and put it in. So this is Highland Heather. I hope that made sense, and run it through again. It barely shows up. I probably didn't have my sandwich right there. You can see a little bit of it in the background. So I used Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape because I thought those colors went with the background, and by doing it that way, I made sure if they're crooked, it's not me. And then this is retired. This was from that Gingham Gala Organdy ribbon combo pack, and I used the Highland Heather on there because I thought it sort of matched that bow up there. And then inside, I stamped "I'm lucky to have a friend like you" out of that Love What You Do stamp set right there. And It's a Beautiful Day is from that as well. And again, that's Highland Heather, and this is actually Georgia Pacific something or other, because this white is too white for very vanilla, and even the Georgia Pacific is a little bit more off-white than the back of the card. So that's what I did for the first card. That did not use up the whole sticker pack, so I had to make another one. This time I used the thank you in here. I also used Highland Heather, but this, originally I thought this was 3 pieces. No, it was all one, so I thought, okay, I'll just use it as all one. What I did is, oops, wrong one. I brought out this is not retiring, it's still available, Detailed Trio Punch. And I did this as well as the corner rounder on the Highland Heather as well as on the actual card. And then this is a retiring punch, one of my favorites. I can't believe they're doing away with 2 of my favorites. And it is the Pretty Label Punch. And I use that because when I put this down, there's a little space right here where I was originally going to bump it up, but I thought no, because I tucked it under this flower and this little thing, because there was this little curvature, and that made the perfect spot for it. This is another piece of that retired ribbon, but in Lemon Lime Twist, which is retired last year or the year before, I can't remember. Just a tiny little, thanks to Paige for showing me this little knot bow thing. And there's actually a little sticker bow here, but I needed something up here to break up the purple. And then I do have actually Purple Posy. Did I put them out here? Yeah. Those were 3 of the last 4 from this 2019 to 21 In Color Faceted Dots by Stampin' Up. I didn't want to use a 4th one because that's not an odd number, so I have 1 left of those and 3 left of these, and this is actually a gold pearl. It doesn't belong on there. And then on the inside, I didn't put any sentiment, but I did another piece of Highland Heather. I did the same treatment, and then I did the same on the white Georgia Pacific piece, I think. So that's that one. So those 2 finished up this sticker pack. So yay, there's 1 down. And then I did 3 cards out of the next sticker pack, and that one was also a jot. And let me find my first card. Okay. Nope, that's the 3rd card. Okay, this is the first one. This one was more pansies. I guess that's what those are, pansies, yeah. So now this time I started to make A2 cards because it was smaller flowers, and I'm using some of these Hot Buy Cards and Envelopes Brights, and I'm using yellow on some and this purple on some. Let's stick this in here. And as you can see, I'm using them, but I feel like I hardly made a dent in them. So that is what I'm using for that. And so I just wrapped the Daffodil Delight is that color, which is retired, organdy ribbon back and forth 3 times and put it down with glue dots, and then I glued this down because these stickers are not that sticky. The little dots this time are from the retiring Happiness Blooms enamel dots, which that's in Pineapple Punch, and I put 3 of them on. And then these were all out of the sticker pack except this. They were in the corners, and that's what I did with them. And then this, I don't know what I did with the packaging to this for some reason. But I'm confused because I thought, well, anyway, I don't know. I think I had stored them in a jot thing because I have another empty jot package here. These were Stickabilities by Paper Studio, and I had 2 purple ones left. So I stuck this one on a piece of pineapple punch cardstock by Stampin' Up! Because it matched these and whatnot. And it says, "When I'm with you, I can be me." And so then on the inside, I used Gorgeous Grape because I think that color matches pretty well with the outside. Not quite, but close enough. And I just used another sticker, and it says "Best Friends for Life." So I thought that was cute. And that is the first of 3 cards I used. So I still have a number of these to go through, but I did finish this pack. But let me get the other 2 cards, and I'm going to stick these in this empty pack because I'm afraid they're going to get loose. So this one is not used up, but the other one is. Okay, so the next one, sorry, it's a little different. I went with the yellow card. It had this sticker, which didn't really seem to go with the other things on it. It had a leaf and a butterfly. They're more like off-white and more vintagey looking to me. So I used the Stitch So Sweetly dies, which are current and carrying over. And I used the largest one. And then I took one of the Stampin' Right markers out of the many Marvelous markers. This is in soft suede, and I went around the edges of this, and then I just stuck that sticker on, which was in the middle of the pack. And then here, this is a retiring punch as well. It's called the Starburst Punch, and it is one of my absolute favorite punches. And I don't know what oh, here it is. Holding it in my hand. It looks like that. It's about 2 1/8 inch. So I used that. Oops, I used that. Oh, sorry guys. And I stamped "Do Something Creative Every Day." Now that is a retiring stamp set as well. It's out of this Crafting Forever. This is an older what did they call them? Clear mount. Only it's not cling. It doesn't have this real sticky stuff on the back. But I use this all the time, and it had this Stampin' Up! Thing in it. So anyway, I use the Do Something Creative Every Day, and that is retiring if you're interested in it. And then I also did use some Champagne Rhinestone Basic Jewels because I thought it went with the more vintagey look. Oh, and I did use another punch which is not retiring, which is the 2 1/4 inch round punch, and I just punched a piece of soft suede, and this is up on dimensionals, but the rest of this is glued down. And then on the inside I used Pineapple Punch again because I thought that was pretty close. I did another Stitch So Sweetly rectangle. I did not edge it in soft suede. I should have probably. And then these 2 stickers seemed to go with this. It had the little berries and more of the ivory type look to them than the other ones did. So that's all I did on that one. I thought that turned out well. And just let me put these away in their spots for a moment. And then the last one I did for this one, for this set of stickers, is I brought in Seriously the Best, and I used Hello Friend and You're Seriously the Best. That is retiring. And Vibrant Vases, I used this one, and that is retiring. However, the punch that goes with it, which I also used, the Vase Builder, that is not retiring, which is weird because there's no stamp set in the catalog that goes with it now. Anyway, and I did use a few more of the Gorgeous Grape from Noble Peacock Rhinestones. Yeah, I have a couple packs going on here, and those are retiring. And here I did this one on the purple card. And this is Whisper White this time. I used Gorgeous Grape ink and stamped Hello Friend. I stamped this in Gorgeous Grape, and then I colored the leaves in with the light Old Olive alcohol marker, Stamp and Blend it's called. And then these I just glued down. Actually, this I stuck down with mini dimensionals, and I might have got a little too puffy, but anyway. And I did use extra Tombow glue to stick them down as well. Yeah, and now it's okay. I feel like it's missing something. And then inside I just used Whisper White and Gorgeous Grape and stamped You're Seriously the Best in Gorgeous Grape. So those are my 3 A2 cards. What did I do with the other one? Oh, here. Oh boy. And let me get these stamp sets out of the way. Alright. So, and then the 2 5x7s are here with their envelope. I didn't decorate the envelopes. Having a little trouble figuring out how to show them all to you here. Let me put this down here. So that's what I have for this month for the Stickier Side of Crafting. I did manage to use up 2 packs, plus also 2 word sentiment stickers. I don't want any more word sentiment stickers. I like to stamp my sentiments, and because a lot of times they don't have anything I normally would use on a card or something. I don't know. That's just me. So there you go. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. Please be sure to go check out the other participants in the collaboration who will be linked down below. We hope you enjoy our projects and that you come back next month and see what we do next month. This is a year-long collab. Alright everyone, thank you and have a great day.